Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Celeste La Cover. Welcome back to the channel. So the sales are seemingly never ending, and I guess I have become your sort of self-appointed guide. For regular viewers of the channel, I promise that real videos are coming back again soon. But with the amount that's going on in my personal life at the moment, this is just the easiest thing for me to do, and there doesn't ever seem to be a dearth of content to the well has not run dry in terms of sales to cover. So that's what we're doing here today again. This is a reminder that these videos are raw, uncensored, uncut, explicit tag, fucking no editing, not happening. Okay. So today is the much awaited, the much celebrated, legendary Criterion 50% off flash sale. I know everybody loves the Barnes & Noble sales, and I do too, because the in-store shopping experience is just a lot of fun. But I like to encourage people to participate in these flash sales. One, because you support Criterion directly, and you support them more monetarily, like they get more money. And two, you get rewards points. And if you get enough of those, you get a $50 gift card. Now, I think it works out to $500 that you have to spend to get that, but I'm sure some of you watching won't have a problem getting there eventually. All right, so let's mosey on over. I'm going to give you a quick epilepsy warning for this fucking screen here, but let's go ahead and flash on over. We've got the clips from Houseu going on. Hold on, there's a really great clip in here. Look at that cat. Oh, he falls over. It's so good. Okay. Oh, boy. We're going to try to make this video as quick as possible because there's no possible way that... Oh, that's new. That's fun. There's no possible way that I can, like, go through the entire Criterion catalog and just start rattling off recommendations. So let's let their homepage be our guide. Now, unfortunately, there's a bit of a catch-22 here because... they add a new section every hour, I think. But so I'll have less to talk about the earlier I make the video. But the longer I wait, the less time you'll have to actually utilize these recommendations, the less time that this video will be relevant. It's a whole thing. So we made it in time for my boy David. So let's just go through the front page, shall we? I think the main thing I'm going to be able to offer here is maybe helping you predict which ones are going to get 4K upgrades, if that's the sort of thing you care about. If you don't care about 4K, or if you're not a person that feels pressured to upgrade an existing Blu-ray when a 4K comes out, I guess ignore me. But for those of you who stress about these things, as I do, I'm going to try to help you out a bit. Okay, so they're directed by David Lynch. I recommend all of them. He's my favorite director. Of course I do. Inland Empire is not getting a 4K. That's straight up not happening. People keep saying it might. I'm telling you it's not going to happen. If it does, I'll eat crow on that one. But no, this was shot on video. This was AI upscaled to a 4K resolution, but it is not going to be a true 4K master, and it's not a true 4K source. It wouldn't make any sense. Honestly, if it does get put out on 4K, don't buy it. This Lost Highway 4K gets like my top recommendation probably. Well, this and Mulholland Drive. The transfers are absolutely stunning, and they're two of my favorite films of all time. Mulholland Drive would be in my top 5. Lost Highway would be somewhere in the top 50 probably, but two of the best 4Ks I've ever seen. Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, I would say don't buy that. They're almost certainly going to do a 4K of it. Like, I would put that at 99%. There's already international versions out. And it doesn't have subtitles on the missing pieces film included, which is really frustrating, and hopefully when they reissue it, that is corrected. Blue Velvet is almost certainly getting a 4K, but it's of course a great film. The Elephant Man already has a 4K from Studio Canal in the UK, but I think it's been long enough that they might upgrade this, so proceed with caution. Eraserhead, is there a 4K master on this? There is. They're definitely going to do one. It's just a matter of when. And I haven't seen this documentary about him, but it's a lower price, so can't go wrong there, and I can't imagine they'd do a 4K of that. Ooh. Staff picks, the greatest of all time. Shit. Again, I apologize if there's any gross noises. I'm going to do my best to not make them particularly egregious, but I'm also going to do my best not to edit this, so is what it is. I've not seen Belle de Jour, but Louis Buñuel is one of my favorite directors. Just a really iconoclastic, interesting, unique kind of atheist, anarchist, weirdo freak. A man after my own heart. Is there a 4K restoration on that? There is not, so I don't know. You're probably okay with this one, but it is a big title for them, so I don't know. Trilogy of Life, I don't see this ever getting upgraded. I think you're good to go. And Pasolini is another director that I especially love. This Mikhail Haneke trilogy just came out. I think you're safe on that. Basically, for 4K upgrades, I think you're safe for the new releases. Anything that came out after they started doing 4K, presumably if they wanted to, they would have already. It hasn't happened yet, where they've put out a Blu-ray since doing 4K and then later reissued it on 4K. When that happens, we're going to all be in trouble, but that's generally been my philosophy, is to really not buy much pre that happening and kind of go nuts after that. With exceptions, of course, because if there's only a 2K restoration or if there's only a high definition transfer and it's not a particularly popular film, I'm pretty sure you're good to go. Do the Right Thing is an amazing film. There is a 4K from the studio, but this Criterion has great packaging and way more special features, and it looks beautiful, so I recommend this one. Raging Bull is excellent, of course. Clute is amazing. 4K digital transfer, I wouldn't touch it. Unless you don't care, in which case this video is probably irritating you, and just go buy Clute because it's great. Local Hero and Y Tu Mama Tambien, two great films. Let's check the restorations on these. 2K digital restoration, spine number 994. You're probably safe to get this one. What a beautiful cover art, too. It's just a really nice kind of low-key dramedy set in Ireland. It's just really beautiful. Bill Forsyth is a great director. Alfonso Cuarón. Y Tu Mamá Tambien. I love this film so much, and I love it more the more I think about it. This is only a 2K transfer, and yet I just feel it in my bones that this is going to get upgraded, and that's why I haven't bought it yet. Maybe I should just go ahead and get it then. If you're into like hypersexual films, if you're into coming-of-age films, if you're into international films, buy this. Paths of Glory is one of my favorite films of all time, but it has a 4K from Kino Lorber. However, that only has an audio commentary, I believe, and this has a lot of great special features. So, depending on how much of a features freak you are, you might want to double dip on that. The Last Temptation of Christ and Beauty and the Beast. Let's take a look at these. Last Temptation is just high definition. This is a really early one, though. It's Martin Scorsese, so like, proceed with caution. I feel like there's a great chance that this is actively being restored. But man, what an amazing film. Just really beautiful, thoughtful, controversial, disturbing, great stuff. For Christians and atheists alike, I think both can find quite a lot to get out of this one. Beauty and the Beast would probably make my top 5 most beautiful films of all time. And it just has high definition. I know this was from a brand new restoration. I don't know in what resolution it was done, but this is one where I would say buy it now. And if they do a 4K, just buy it again. Like, don't even worry about it. Just buy it twice. It is that beautiful and that visually stunning that I think it's kind of a must-have. Staff picks Discoveries. Okay, that's fun. Investigation of a Citizen Above Suspicion is great. It's a really wonderful kind of leftist ACAB Italian drama crime film. Miracle in Milan is a lot of fun. I think you're good on this one. Well, let me check this one. Investigation of a Citizen is a 4K digital restoration, so proceed with caution, but they just reissued it from the dual format edition to a singular Blu-ray, so I don't know. Maybe don't stress about this as much as I clearly do. Miracle in Milan, that's Vittorio De Sica, same guy as Bicycle Thieves. New release, you don't gotta worry about it, and it's a great film. Really heartwarming, really beautiful. Just great stuff. I recommend it. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is nuts. It's a crazy sexploitation film written by Roger Ebert and directed by Russ Meyer. Tons of great supplements on it. Relatively recent edition. I don't see this getting a 4K, and if it did, I could see like Vinegar Syndrome doing it, honestly. I recommend it. My Winnipeg is stunning. I love this film. I don't think this will get a 4K, but Guy Maddin is one of my... Guy Maddin is my guy, you know? He's a fucking weirdo, leftist, just awesome director with a lot of interesting ideas and creative... a lot of creativity in how he crafts his films. M by Fritz Lang. I just feel like this has to. This is one of the like Criterion essentials. I feel like they gotta upgrade it at some point. But of course it's a great film. Medium Cool I like a lot. I don't see this one getting upgraded. But this is a really, really interesting kind of quasi-documentary, political thriller, weird film. It's really interesting, and it's one that'll stick with you, I think. Greatest hits. Now, almost this entire section I would stay away from unless it's already on 4K. Hausu is, or just House. I guess it's actually just House. This is just sitting on a regular 1080p high definition transfer. No 4K restoration yet, but it's such a classic that I just feel like it has to happen at some point. But if you just need it in the interim, that's totally understandable because what a wonderful film it is. Silence of the Lambs is competing with that Kino 4K. I have it already and I haven't got the Kino yet, but I think they have different features and obviously different packaging. Barry Lyndon. This is Stanley Kubrick 4K restoration. Nobody else has announced it. No shot. There's no shot that this is staying on Blu-ray. They're doing a 4K this for sure. Seven Samurai. Now this one only says high definition, but I think I've already heard that Japan has a 4K ready to go and is coming out. So I'd wait on that if you don't already have it. It's a great film, of course. Parasite, I mean, the studio did the 4K. I don't see them reissuing it, and it's a great addition with the black and white version and tons of features and really cool die-cut packaging, so I highly recommend that. Brazil is 100% getting a 4K, just no shot. They're doing all of his stuff, so don't touch that. These two, Inside Llewyn Davis and Two-Lane Blacktop, have 4K restorations. I wouldn't touch them. Miller's Crossing is a recent release, and it's only a 2K restoration, so I'd put the odds of a 4K at around 0. Stalker, I mean, this is such a bulletproof, like, classic film for them that I feel like there's a good chance of it, but also, I know with these Soviet films, like, there's not a ton they can do in terms of, like, in-house restoration or anything like that. Like, I know that it's kind of similar to Japan, and, like, you just kind of get what you get, and I don't know how interested... I think Mosfilm is who owns this and many of the other stuff. All the other Tarkovsky and a lot of this kind of Soviet cinema. I don't know where they're at in terms of like putting out stuff on 4K or remastering stuff in 4K. Memories of Murder is a relatively recent release, but it is pre-4K era, and it is a 4K restoration. I feel certain that they're going to do it. Take a shot every time I say 4K if you want to fucking die today. Dr. Strangelove, that has a 4K in the Columbia Classics set, but this is a great package with a lot of fun physical goodies and tons of supplements. The Graduate is a classic film that I like a lot. It is a 4K restoration, so I wouldn't touch it. Same with Tree of Life. 12 Angry Men has one from Kino, but this has different features. Come and See It is a relatively recent release, and it's a 2K restoration, so I'd go ahead and get this one. Notorious is an older one and has a 4K restoration, so I wouldn't touch it. Crash has a 4K from Arrow, but this has exclusive features, and the transfer does look great, so maybe, but I would just get this and the Arrow if you really care that much. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, I feel like despite this being a relatively recent release and a relatively recent film, they're definitely going to upgrade it, but if you just want to see it in the interim, it looks beautiful, and it's one of the best contemporary films for sure. Punch Drunk Love is amazing. It's only got a high definition transfer on it, so this feels like a relatively safe bet, but it's also a huge director, and they would sell a lot of copies upgrading it, so I don't know. Same thing for Repo Man. This is a pretty popular film, but I think it only has... Let me double check. New restored 2K digital trans. I don't really know what are the chances that they do it again. It's got a great package, great digibook with amazing artwork. I'd say go ahead and get it. These two both just have high definition transfers, and I really don't know what the status is on new restorations, so I mean, it'd be a few years before it even happens if it does, so you're probably safe to get those. This is the section where I think you're good to go on all of it. It's here that we find out, not necessarily surprisingly, but satisfactorily, thankfully, the Janus contemporaries are included in these sales, so they'll almost certainly be included in the Barnes & Noble sale too. So you got EO for $15, which is really cool. This is, okay, I don't have any more money for movies this month, so I'm really resisting buying anything. But if I do buy something, it's going to be this. This Todd Browning set is so fucking cool. If you watched my Patreon video reacting to it, you know how excited I am. And $34 is just a steal for what you're going to get here. Get this. After Hours is amazing. Videodrome is amazing, although be aware that there is a 4K from Arrow in the UK, so if you already have the Blu-ray, I would just double dip on it to keep the cool packaging and the exclusive features, because this thing is stacked. The Watermelon Woman is another one of my highest recommendations. Not only is the film excellent and important and underseen, but all her short films that are included are great too. So you get a lot of films in this package, even if a lot of them are shorts, and all of it is worth your while. Like, get this. The Servant has a 4K from Studio Canal. I don't know why they didn't do it over here, but it's disappointing. I guess it depends on how important the features and the artwork and all that is to you. Petite Maman is a great film, and there is an additional film included with it. What was it? My Life as a Zucchini? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but it is on there. Petite Maman is great, though. It's a really kind of quiet, understated, beautiful film. This Small Axe box set from Steve McQueen, I need to get at some point because I don't want to watch it on Amazon. I'd much rather buy the box set. Just a matter of when, right? Here's the section that you're definitely safe for. I'm always back and forth on this Night of the Living Dead set because they got rid of the Digipack packaging, which is unfortunate. And I don't know. I don't know what the ceiling is on the resolution on something like this, or how good the upgrade is going to be, you know? Someone tell me if you think it's worth upgrading and keeping both. Citizen Kane is great, and so is the packaging. Haters be gone. Blowout is amazing. I need to get this, like, ASAP. Uncut Gems is amazing, and it's one of the best packages they've done. Citizen Kane is on here twice, you goofs. Unbelievable. I like A Hard Day's Night a lot. It's a really fun film, especially if you're a Beatles fan. Le Cercle Rouge is great. Shaft is great. Double Indemnity is amazing. I need to get Sound of Metal. It's another streaming exclusive that I'm waiting to get the disc on to watch, but what great artwork and what a cool movie, in concept at least. Three Colors. This got that Region B Curzon box that is like way better, both in terms of packaging and special features. But this is just not even close in terms of cost. This is the way more affordable option, and that box set is kind of hard to get at this point, so do what you gotta do. Mildred Pierce is amazing. I'm on the fence about upgrading my copy, but it's a beautiful, beautiful film, so I think I probably will at some point. Menace Society is an amazing film, and the 4K transfer looks amazing. And I did compare it to the exact same Blu-ray on, like, in the set, and the 4K looks better. Like, I think you need it. Princess Bride, the Blu-ray looks stunning, but, like, it's a perfect 10. It's one of my favorite films, so I got to upgrade it at some point. Don't recommend getting this in the mood for love unless you really love the new version and it's, like, your favorite film or something. I don't know. It's a weird one. Because they still have the old Blu-ray with the original color timing and everything, and this new version, the remastered or whatever, is in the Wong Kar-wai box, and I've heard from people who've seen it that the upgrade here is pretty marginal, so I don't know. Do what you gotta do. For All Mankind is a really great film. I recommend that. Virgin Suicides is amazing. I need to upgrade my copy. I recommend and love every single one of these Wes Anderson films. I'm a big fan of him as a director. I love his aesthetic. I love his sense of humor. I love his sense of drama. I love the characters he creates and the shots he sets up and the colors he uses. He's just, I mean, you know what you're getting into with one of his films, and all of the ones that are at least out on Criterion are amazing. So, but I don't think any one of these is safe. Like, I don't know why they haven't done it yet, but I feel like one by one, these are all getting upgraded. So proceed with caution. This Before trilogy, I'm pretty sure I heard is getting an upgrade somewhere. So proceed with caution on that. This Godzilla set is never getting upgraded, and it's like also the fucking best. Get this. This Bruce Lee set is on 4K from Arrow, but that price is a lot. So, or not this price, but the Arrow price. This is a really good deal. So I don't know, and I believe there are exclusive features here, but I'm really not sure, to be honest with you. I need to get this Ingmar Bergman box at some point. It's like the Grail, right? I'm not gonna have the time to watch it anytime soon, so it would be silly. This box set, I don't know how I feel about this one, because like Last Picture Show has been upgraded at this point. I feel like Easy Rider's gonna be, but some of this other stuff I really don't think so. And it's a really cool box, so you're probably good on this one. Police Story and Police Story 2 are on 4K from Eureka, so keep that in mind. The Zatoichi set is like, it sells out all the time, but it's really cool that it's here. And like $100 for 25 films, come on. John Cassavetes, this set is great, and it's really, it's a beautiful box too. But I don't know. I feel like at least one of these will get upgraded. I don't know which ones though. Well, none of these are 4K restorations, so you're probably safe for a while. Melvin Van Peebles, did I say that right? This has at least one Vinegar Syndrome upgrade on it, which is really fun. Fellini set is cumbersome, but great. And that's it. All right. Relatively quick video, I think. Hopefully this was elucidating, illuminating, helpful in some way. I just shot a video yesterday that is quite extensive, though I think it'll require minimal editing, so hopefully I can get that up this week, but I'm really excited about it. The Blu-ray audit and the Vinegar Syndrome reviews should be up sometime in the month, and yeah, real content resuming on the channel hopefully soon. There's links in the description for my Patreon channel membership program and Amazon wishlist should you like to support this venture monetarily. Should you like to support it non-monetarily, there's also links in the description for my social media accounts. You'll find my Letterboxd, Instagram, and TikTok there. And liking the video, commenting on it, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with a freak helps me out quite a bit as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Free Palestine. I love you all. And remember that Satan loves all of their children.